What up, everybody?
Family, how are you?
She's back in the building.
I'm back.
It's been, 2-3 weeks?
It's been a minute.
Close to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But she's back in the building. What's good, everybody? We're live, LiT TV Network. Not LiT TV Network. I'm so excited about LiT TV Network. LiT TV Show, webisode number 37. Webisode number 37. Tonight we're dealing with random topics.
Off the wall.
Yeah, we just gonna fly by the seat of our pants, which is never good. So I hope y'all pray for us, considering it will be a fly by the seat of our pants type of night. Stay tuned. We're getting ready to rock out. Let's go.
All right, yeah, there we go. Now I can see. Y'all ready to get lit? Live from Jacksonville, Florida. Vodcasting around the world.
You heard me right. That's vodcasting with a V.
We want to welcome you to the LiT TV show, where we love, learn, and leverage information together. Because what we don't know can literally take us back to the Stone Ages. Are y'all ready to get litty? Welcome your host, E.
Mama, there goes that man.
C.
The boy's smart, but he crazy.
Weston.
Back in the building.
Yes, we are here, and we're glad that you're here.
I have no comments. So you can see the comments?
I can see the comments.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's a few of y'all already on, so I need y'all to say what's up so we know who all's tuned in and rocking out with us. Let me know if you can hear us okay,
Hello.
that the sound is okay.
Hello.
You can hear the music, and the music's okay, not too loud, because my system is doing its own thing. But we should be good microphone-wise. Thank y'all for rocking out with us on tonight. Welcome to the LiT TV Show, webisode number 37. Random topic night.
So random.
Super random tonight.
Like, so random that we still don't know, like, how random it's going to be.
It's going to be random. If that's whack.
Triple random. Sound better. That's
Sound whack too. Before we pay some bills, listen, you've been gone. Tell the people hello.
Yes, hello. I've been gone, and I'm glad to be back. But I was mad at him a couple episodes. I'm gonna keep it real.
Let's just be real.
I couldn't,
Mad with me.
couldn't sit here and just play with y'all like that. Now, not every. There was some times we was doing the parental basketball.
So those times
thing.
was not lies. So let me throw that in there. The time when I told y'all she had to divide and conquer, that was the truth. But outside of that, y'all, she was mad with your boy. So
yes. Then
So
we'll
I had
even
to
sit next to him on this platform, but I still love him.
okay, there's some people coming up. What up, family? Yvette Andrews in the building.
Yeah,
Brandon Barlow is rocking out another. You missed
Hi,
this.
Brandon.
He was here last week, all the way from California,
Brandon.
rocking out with us again another
Good
week.
to see you. Not see you, but good to have you.
Yeah,
Yes.
glad you tuned in with us again tonight, Brandon. So she was a little heated with the boy. So, we just had to try to hold it down, which we did. We did a good job. Y'all held me down, really. So thank y'all for doing that. So tonight, real random, man, real random. We're going to pay a couple bills, and then we'll come back and get started. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my Uncle Ernest Calvin for rocking out with us again 2 weeks in a row from Dallas, Texas. Yeah, Fort Worth. He was at work last week. Let's see, gonna try to follow at work still.
On the grind.
Listen, tell him I say let my people go, Unc. Let my people go.
Tell him we said you need a break.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Ernest Calvin for being a LiT team member, sponsoring and throwing some sponsorship dollars this way. Thank you so much. It helps us keep this thing moving. Shout out to my mother as well, Yvette Andrews, who throws some LiT dollars this way as well. And always, every single week, Quintez Nelson, without fail, supports the LiT TV network every single week.
Floridian.
Yeah. What part of Florida? Let's see if you remember.
Oh, Oh, that's where Mr. Campbell is from.
They don't know who Mr. Campbell is.
Wayne, Fort Myers?
Negative. That's down by going towards Miami.
I forget.
Fort Walton Beach.
Walton Beach. Close. I had the fort. Give me some credit.
All you got to remember is Destin. If you remember Destin, you remember Fort Walton Beach. It's right down the other side of Destin.
I guess. Ask me next week.
Next week I will. So get this, y'all. We're going to pay a few bills. We're going to come right back, and we are going to get started with a whole bunch of randomness. Well, Charity going to do some news.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we're going to get started with a whole bunch of randomness. Let's play a few bills right quick. I think I got to stop the music first. There it is. Let's go.
Hey, what up, family? It's your boy Big Phil, and listen, if you want to catch my music, videos, interviews, all types of performances from me, then you need to go to the LiT TV Network. That's right. LiT TV Network is coming to you straight out of Roku, straight out of Apple TV, so many other places. Y'all better look out for us. We on the way. Yes!
Coming soon to the LiT TV Network. It's Team Renew You Fitness. Exercise, nutrition, motivation, and more. Team Renew You Fitness. Team Renew You Fitness.
Business owners, is your business signed up to iShopBlack.com? This is the hottest spot for Black-owned businesses and professionals. Get discovered by consumers and make more money. It's just that simple. Visit iShopBlack.com and get signed up today.
iShopBlack.com.
All right, we're back. Y'all heard a little bit of an echo for a moment there, but I think we had that figured out. So we should be good. Let's get this music going back. Actually, let's keep the music off. You ready to do a little bit of news before we get ready to start?
Talk about our sponsors.
Yeah, you're right. Let's play some music. So our sponsors tonight, the big sponsor, LiT TV Network. Y'all saw it. I'm super excited about that one.
Thank Big Phil for bringing that announcement.
Big Phil and Chris Courtney, Mr. Renew You. So many others are literally joining the network. We're going to have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, positive content, dope content.
Really exciting.
I'm excited about it. Listen, sports shows, fitness, cooking shows,
Danny.
vloggers or bloggers, I should say, vodcasts, ministries, churches, just all positive content.
Good stuff.
Music artists. I mean, LiT TV Network is the place. If you are not already downloaded that onto your Roku, I said it correct, Roku, right? Roku device. I normally say Roku and then get blamed for saying it wrong. Roku device. If you have not downloaded it, go to the Roku channel, the store channel, and the channel store, and look for the LiT TV Network. It's already there. We are not yet completely into all of our content because we are go ahead and get it now. We're in our soft launch right now, and so there's content there, but you need to go ahead and join the LiT TV Network. I promise you, dope shows from all over the country is coming to the LiT TV Network. Some very, very, very good stuff coming, so go ahead and make sure you get it free. If you're not there, shame on you. Coming to Apple TV, coming to Fire TV, and Android TV soon. But right now, over 39 million homes via Roku device. We got some people on. Danny, what up?
Hello.
Say, hey, fam. Yes, fam. I'm so ready and pumped, and I'll be doing my own music for my commercials. Okay.
Very exciting.
Okay. Get us that footage. You know we're going to rock out with you. That's what we do. So, real quick, our sponsor, LiT TV Network, that's the big one. And then, of course, as always, give a shout out to iShopBlack.com.
iShopBlack.com.
You heard it. Do it one more time.
iShopBlack.com.
She sounds like the commercial. That's not her on the commercial. iShopBlack.com.
I could do the voiceovers. Now,
you really could.
About redoing that commercial.
Yeah, now, Tony, if you're watching, There you go, bro. iShopBlack.com. If you are a black business owner anywhere in the world, doesn't matter where you're located. If you're a black business owner and you are not a member of iShopBlack.com, shame on you. Go to www.iShopBlack.com. The letter I, shopblack.com, and join. It is absolutely free for you to create your profile. You can put everything about your business, links to your website, pictures, coupons, description, video. The entire thing is free. Do you remember Yellow Pages? You used to work for Yellow Pages.
I used to work for Yellow Pages.
So I guess you remember Yellow Pages. Yellow Pages, it's like Yellow Pages for all black businesses. We both worked for Yellow Pages or YP at one point, and guess what? It's not free to have all of this stuff in YP. You had to pay in order to have extra stuff like videos and all that other stuff. This is free. You get all of those things automatically. So if you're a black-owned business, make sure you go and subscribe and make sure your business can be found. Always end with this. If you're not a business owner and you like to support black-owned businesses, that's where you go. Go to iShopBlack.com, search for whatever it is you're looking for. You can be on your device in some part of the city, and it'll pull up every black-owned business specific to the vertical that you're looking for right close to you. Can't beat it with a bat. So make sure y'all go and support iShop Black. Thank you guys, iShopBlack.com. Danny's Delights Catering is there. I know that's right.
Oh, that's what's up.
Don't play around with it. Don't play around with it. Let me stop this music. You got some news? Well, I'm going to keep the music going. You got some news for us?
I do.
Let's get to the news with Charity.
So, Al Sharpton has taken almost 17 years to officially call it quits on his marriage. He's filed for divorce, and this is from his estranged wife. So the Reverend separated from his wife, Kathy Jordan, back in 2004, but according to new legal documents, he just submitted the divorce paperwork Thursday in New York City. Sharpton and Jordan met in the 70s when Al was touring with James Brown, and she was a backup singer. I didn't know that. And they wed in 1980, when I was born. And they were together for 24 years before their split. Now, since then, the Reverend has been linked to a few women, but has seemingly been in a relationship with his girlfriend, Aisha McShaw, since 2013. Now, he does have 2 daughters with Kathy, and it's unclear at this point if either Al or Kathy will be seeking spousal support. Do you have anything to say about that?
Al Sharpton is like 192. And he just got married?
No, he's filing for divorce.
Why? He's 192. You might as well hang on in there. You ain't got much. Y'all pray for me.
Now, next in news. Excuse me. So this week, the world was introduced to Tessica Brown, a young woman from Louisiana who made possibly the most unfortunate hair care mix-up in history. So instead of using her regular hairspray on her hair, she ran out, she grabbed a can of Gorilla Glue spray adhesive and went to town. So the result was exactly what you think would happen if you coated your head in industrial strength glue. So her hair became an impenetrable helmet, and as her social media videos about the incident racked up millions of views, people became obsessed with her predicament. So do you roll your eyes at someone who's gotten themselves into such a situation, or do you feel bad? Cynicism or empathy? It's a choice we often face as we observe an endless parade of online strangers whipping out their mistakes, poor decisions, and unfortunate mishaps for all the world to see. Now, the situation has been corrected, and she has since had surgery out in LA, so now she can run her fingers through her hair again. Any comments?
You know what? Y'all know what I'm going to say. Now, that's just stupid.
I mean, she was sincere.
She was sincerely.
She was
what?
really sincere.
What was she trying to do?
She was trying to slick the edges, lay the hair down on the
With some
ponytail.
Gorilla Glue.
It was spray.
Oh.
It was Gorilla Glue spray.
Gorilla Glue
Still.
spray.
Yeah.
Was it industrial strength?
Yeah.
And did it say hair as
No.
one of the? Okay.
No.
So back to my original
She is
comment.
seeking-
She was stupid.
They say she's gonna sue, but we'll see.
What's she gonna sue for? That thing don't say nothing about it. Say gorilla.
But
Are you a gorilla?
It didn't say not to use it on the hair.
Lord Jesus, y'all pray for these people.
All right, so Tampa Bay. I said it. Tampa, as in Tom Brady. Tampa Bay.
That's sorry. Tampa Bay. Who came up with that?
11 months ago, it was inconceivable that quarterback Tom Brady would choose, of all the teams, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to continue his football journey. Equally implausible was that his partnership, forged in an off-season ravaged by the coronavirus pandemic, with little time to connect with new teammates or to master a new playbook, that it would yield Brady's 10th Super Bowl appearance and 7th Vince Lombardi trophy. Oh my gosh. At the age of 43, on his home turf at Raymond James Stadium. I know you have something to say about that.
Listen, this man is like the GOAT of football.
Whether y'all want to admit it or not.
He is. You just gotta, people trying to say to the referees, you know what? I'm gonna hold that to be one of my random topics. So I'm just gonna hold my comment.
And so I missed the halftime show. I was en route to my sister's house, but just in more news about the halftime show. They keep talking about the halftime show and saying that this weekend, but they haven't said who the performer is. The Weeknd got to show his mother and the nation that he has more hits than you realize, and he is immensely talented. But in this coronavirus-infected world, we'll never know if his somewhat sleepy mini concert was due to a lack of imagination or COVID restrictions. So for most of his 12 minutes, he just stood in the same red sparkly jacket, singing in front of risers filled with musicians and backup singers. So 2 songs in, he ventured under the set with a jittery handheld camera into a glittering maze for Can't Feel My Face. And it seemed like things were finally going in a different direction, but then he was right back in front of the risers with no choreography at all. So I missed the show. Did you see the halftime show?
I did, and the jacket he was wearing was made out of rubies. Okay. So it was very, very sparkly. And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. Yeah, they say that the performance dragged on completely, without
the boy got some hits now.
He has hits.
The boy has some hits.
He does.
But it was, all the memes just have had me dying laughing about, Friday this weekend and next weekend or last weekend or something like that.
Yeah, and believe it or not, out of all the Super Bowl shows, the one that has been ranked the most has been Prince's performance in 2007. Not even Michael Jackson's back in 93, I believe.
The man had real purple rain falling from the sky.
Rain,
you can never top that.
You can't. Who does that? Last but not least in the news, the Super Bowl streaker tries to collect $375,000 bet, but gets shut down by the sports book. So the streaker, who interrupted the Super Bowl on Sunday by flashing across the field, may see another interruption in his future that will impact his bank account. So with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers leading the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9, the streaker, Yuri Andrade, I don't know how to say his last name, got onto the field and began running around trying to elude stadium security and staff in the process. So they report he was arrested for misdemeanor trespassing and released on a $500 bond. Now, according to front office sports, AJ Perez says that the man placed a $50,000 bet with Bovada, an offshore sports book, on a prop bet that someone would get on the field during the game. So with the odds being more than 750, he was slated to win $375,000 for his stunt. However, Bovada said that it would investigate each wager and void any of the streaker bets made by him or any other person involved with the stunt, meaning the sports book would not pay the money. Good idea, gone wrong. Thoughts?
That was a bad move. Let me tell you what happens.
It was a marketing move.
It was a good move in concept, which was what he was trying to do, was to make some money out of it, I guess.
He wasn't just trying to make money. There was a ad.
No, I got that. I got that. No, that's why he was making the money. It was marketing.
Right.
But he was paid to do the marketing. But here's what the issue is. That means for the rest of his life, he could never go to an NFL game. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
He's now banned. So I wonder, was it worth it?
30 seconds of fame.
I wouldn't do it.
But that's all the news I have for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed it.
This is the Lit TV Show with E.C. Weston. Stay lit, my friends.
I'm going to come back, and I'm going to hit back on one of these topics that you...
Well, wait. Auntie's in the Sisters United by Love is in the chat talking about one.
That's the one I'm about to hit on, actually. So, ladies, when you say lay your edges... I'm assuming, Sister United by Love say welcome back, Charity.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's the part of your hair that is like right in the front and on the sides of the back, and then it's slicked down.
And it's not just her edges. She wanted to slick her ponytail. Not just her edges.
Slick the ponytail down?
Yeah, slick it down. You know, make it lay down so she could...
See, that's the problem. God didn't give us that kind of texture hair, ladies, right? It's nappy for a reason. I understand that, you see these commercials and these women got this hair that just laying and that's TV, and it's just flowing in the wind, and they go outside and then it get wet and all that, and it just continually lay there. That's for television. Ladies, you got to pray about these edges. You cannot go and get no Gorilla Glue.
Adhesive spray.
Gorilla Glue adhesive spray. Spray it on there and get the look that you want, and then get mad and try to sue the people. And she's not a bad looking girl. So looking at her hair right there, is the glue on there?
Yeah, that was it. It wouldn't move stiff. Like you touch it, they said it was like a helmet. She wore it for 30 days, couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out.
You hit it 30 days, boy.
Yeah,
you got what you want now. You want it out? No. Keep it. That's what the glue is for. You want it to stay there. Y'all got to pray for me. So tonight, man, good news too, by the way, Charity.
Thank you.
So tonight, y'all, we're kind of dealing with some randomness tonight, right? A little bit of everything. And I'll tell you this, some of those topics that's in the news is good enough for some random talk. But one thing you didn't cover that I thought you was going to cover is what's going on with the whole impeachment stuff. Is Donald Trump still being impeached, or like what's the latest with that?
I was trying to listen to a little bit of it on NPR.
I'm sorry, President Donald Trump. I know he's not the president anymore, but I call President Barack Obama because he was the president and I respect him. So I call President Trump the same thing. President Donald Trump. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to catch a little bit of it on NPR this morning, but they were right in the middle of it, of the proceedings going on. So I'm not sure as to the conclusion because I didn't listen to it anymore today. But have you guys heard anything as to where they are at? I can take a peek.
While you're looking that up, Mama, yes, you're gonna pray them edges down. God got power. I'm telling you, he got power. He got power over your hair. The Bible says he numbered the hairs on your head. So he'll make them lay down if they're supposed to lay down. Now, if you pray about it and they don't lay down, your edges ain't meant to lay down. Don't you go get no Gorilla Glue adhesive spray.
Don't have to worry about me.
And put it on your edges. Don't do it. Don't do it. You found it?
So, sorry. I have an ad playing on my machine. Now, there were 5 takeaways about, his...
Wait. First, can I ask this?
Yeah.
Is he not out of office?
Yes, he's out of
So why
office.
they still trying to go forward with impeach him? So he don't run again?
No, he's already been impeached. He's been impeached twice already.
Oh, so the second one has...
The second one has already taken place.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's been impeached. He's the first president to have been impeached twice. So what they're doing now is they're trying to
Press charges?
Yeah, press charges for the, how do they call it? The Capitol insurrection. What are they saying?
Man, that was staged. Why don't they stop playing around and let that man go on about his business?
So if they're saying that if he's not charged with the Capitol incidents, that he could be considered as a future threat. Like he could be able to do anything that he wants. I mean,
Well, he only did that because he was in the office.
But
I mean,
it's
just
kind of hard. But he has money. Money is power, and
he ain't the only one with money. He ain't the only one with money. He ain't the only one with money.
He's been able to get away with stuff.
Yeah,
so,
but he out of there now. Like, for those of the people who didn't want to see him in office or wanted him out of office, you got what you want. He's out of office. The incident, somebody need to pay for the incident. I'm not disagreeing with somebody needs to be held accountable for it.
He incited the violence that he, his words.
Man,
people were reciting his same words outside of the Capitol.
I don't like it. Let me tell you why I don't like it. He did no different than he did when it came to the violence on when he was talking about the kids coming over the border, the parents who lost the kids and so on is coming over the border, and illegal aliens, and the way he talked about them, and the way he talked about, the Charlottesville situation, and how he didn't cause that to calm down. But yet, when it comes to a bunch of white people going and attacking the Capitol, now we want to try to hold him accountable for it? Come on, man.
They do. We'll see how it plays out, but I kind of know how it's going to go. Now, also, while we're still talking about President Donald Trump,
sure,
the Palm Beach Council is still trying to decide whether he can live in Mar-a-Lago or not. That's where his estate mansion, that's where he lives.
What do you mean if he could still? Oh, because of the Capitol stuff?
Something.
They are so full of it.
And I'm only hearing snippets. If you guys have some more information that you can provide me, please do so. But I'm hearing these topics in the news.
I'm just, and this is, my personal opinion. A lot of this stuff is just real good television. And that's what it is. Entertainment. It's real good TV. And so it's nonsense at best.
Yeah, I think it says for decades. I'm sure now he's determined to make it his home. Yeah, we still don't know yet. So.
Gotcha.
Yep. I guess it's almost like homeowners, like an association.
But he ain't did nothing wrong.
I don't know what is surrounding it. I don't want to false news.
They're so full of it. Hey, Brandon Barlow, we just got your Cash App, man. Thank you so much. Our Cash App gang is thebomb.com. Thank you for supporting the LiT TV network. We're going to call it our Cash App crew. Our Cash App gang is just, thank you.
They have an official word.
LiT team, they're LiT team members, but I'm saying our Cash App crew, they're still LiT team members are period. Rather you send it through Cash App or not, but I'm saying the Cash App people, y'all are Cash App gang. Thank you so much for supporting Brandon Barlow. Listen, I'm gonna go on to my next topic because I got one that I want to get off my chest. Okay, and it's really not on my chest, but it's a wonderful thought that I've been thinking about. Is there any truth? And I'm asking you guys that are rocking out with us. How many people? I don't even know how many people. I know you don't want to be saying it on here, but do we got a few people tuned in?
Yeah.
Because I can't say it on here.
Couple hundred.
All right, a few hundred still rocking with us. Listen, I want to ask you guys, do y'all believe that there's any truth to manifestation? I'm removing Bible out of it. I'm removing faith and belief out of it. I'm talking just in generic conversation, just in meditation, writing goals, just in natural ways. Do y'all believe that there's any truth to manifestation? In other words, we have the power to manifest in our lifetime the things that we want to see come about. You say yes?
Yes, I say that definitively, yes.
Definitively?
Definitively.
That means that you know the answer.
Yes.
Definite.
I have the answer.
You are the answer.
Yes.
How so?
I've seen it happen in my own life.
So do you feel that because it's happened in your life, everybody has the power to?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm, not thinking about, like you say, taking out Bible, taking out spirituality, faith, all of that. These are laws. It's just like laws of attraction. It's like gravity. What goes up must come down. You can't refute that or change it. It is.
So it's like a scientific law.
I believe it.
That we have the power to manifest.
I believe so.
Brandon Barlow says most definitely. Danny Shaver says yes, definitely. So when y'all say yes, are y'all saying, if I write my, we hear the thing, like we hear if you got goals, you need to write them down. If you write them down, make them smart, right? Remember the specific, measurable, attainable, timely.
Yes.
I might have spelled that wrong. Reasonable, or realistic is the
realistic.
R. Do y'all believe that? So when you're writing down goals, that because you wrote them and they are smart goals, that they come to pass? Because you wrote them down and.
There's something happens when you put them on paper. Now, the thing is, it's not that it magically happens. You have to keep manifesting and keep speaking and keep believing.
So I'm going somewhere with that. Keep going.
And because you believe it, I feel like it's going to lead you to act. And it's like an attraction. When you believe it on the inside and you're doing these things on the outside, it can't help but to come to pass.
So Danny says you still have to do the work. So I question,
right.
and Sisters United by Love says, yes, I agree. So my question to you guys, though, is the doing the work what's really making it manifest? Or is it the other aspects, the meditation, the affirmations, the belief?
It's both. It's both.
So the work paired with
Yes.
those things.
Absolutely. Because it has to get into your mind that it can be. If it never gets into your mind that it can be, then you'll never do the work.
I agree with that. Or you do the work without passion and heart and purpose, right?
Right.
You'll go through the motions, right? And so, yes, I agree with you guys. I just been thinking about manifestation and the power of manifestation, and so many people don't believe in it. And it's because of a number of things. One, they have believed things and it didn't come to pass, which says to me that they believe that just because I believe it, it's supposed to happen in the time period in which I'm hoping for it to happen. Or they did the work and it didn't come to pass. And here's what I want to say to that in manifestation. The process of manifestation differs from situation to situation and person to person. There's no specific timeline, but what must happen is you must be so convinced
That's right.
that no matter how long it takes, you continue to do the work.
Right.
Until it manifests.
That's right.
That's the belief aspect of it. Believing to the point of seeing it before you actually see it. In other words, you do the work until it shows up in your life how you saw it in your mind. Some people have been chiming in here. It's all inclusive, yes.
Brandon
Danny?
says making those goals verbal and speaking it out is definitely the key. Speaking it out comes from a place of belief. Hey, Funky.
So watch this, Funky Almadina. Thank you for tuning in. Let me give Bar before you read this, Brandon. So yes, but the speaking is just to help the belief. Believe it or not. The speaking it out is just to help the belief. We say these things like speaking it into the universe and the universe will answer, or speaking it to God. I'm trying to keep God out of it just because I want you guys to understand.
Now.
I'm not. So letting your request be made known. But it's really for you. Even when it comes to God, you're not telling God something that he doesn't know. The reason he wants you to say it is so that it might be rehearsed in your own ears, which then helps the belief system for yourself. Faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. It also comes by hearing your own words. I'm not preaching. So it's important that as we manifest internally. We speak affirmation, we write it out, and we do the work, and we keep doing that process over and over again until what we've been speaking, what we've been believing, what we've been working for actually comes to pass. That is not a timetable. That could be a lifetime. Doesn't matter because you're so convinced. I'm going to give one more verse because it just dropped in my spirit.
You can't help it, y'all.
Hebrews 11 chapter talk about those who died in faith. It said these all died in faith, not having received the promise, but saw it afar off. In other words, they kept doing it and they died believing. It never happened in their lifetime, but they were so convinced of it that they were hung upside down, some of them having their limbs and heads cut off. That's all in that chapter. All from belief, all because they were convinced, doing the work. And so when it comes to manifestation, we have to have that exact same thing. And just like you, I too have seen manifestation happen over and over and over again. Not in my own time. If it happened in my own time, I'd be a genie, I'd bottle it up and I'll sell it to you guys. But in the timing that it's supposed to happen, but you just keep doing the work and you just keep believing. So I don't know who that's for, but I want to give that to somebody freely on tonight. What was the other ones?
Yep, Funky spoke to us, and then
Funky, what's up? Funky Medina.
Funky, we gotta talk still. Side note, but all right. Danny says a lot of times things happen, just not in the time or way we would like. Yes,
That's exactly right.
And then Yvette Andrews says, I think if you speak it and believe it, it shall come to life.
If you speak it, believe it, and do the work.
And do the work. Yes.
Ask, knock, seek. There has to be some action involved. Yes.
Sisters United by Love says you have to bring something tangible into your life through attraction and belief. Key is thinking, as Charity said, your mind.
To the point of action. I keep throwing that in there because many people have not had things manifest and they've given up, obviously, because they just believe you can blab it and grab it, speak it and keep it, claim it and, y'all know all of the church jargon stuff. It is not about what comes out of your mouth only. What comes out of your mouth should come from the heart, and what's in the heart causes action. So you should be doing what you're saying. What you're saying, we should be able to not even hear it, see it by what you're saying, just simply what you're doing. So happy to be here. It's been a while. Yeah. She say DM, text her.
Okay.
Funky, yeah, we missed you, man. You ain't been rocking with the lit. I think, hold on, Funky, the time that you've been gone is the same time she been gone. I don't know what y'all been on. Maybe you don't want to listen to your boy. You've been wanting to rock out with her, but she back now. So make sure you tune in, Funky. And then where's Blind Guy, his wife? Where's
New York. Mama friend.
I can't think of his name.
Dead Fred.
Dead Fred. Where Dead Fred? Where all LiT team members at tonight? Where Quintez? I don't even see Quintez. I ain't heard the Nelsons on here tonight.
Pick up the phone and do a
I think I do wellness check on. Yeah. Y'all got to rock every Thursday night, man. I know y'all got stuff to do, but it ain't more important than the LiT TV show. Just kidding. Random topic, Charity.
Oh, on me?
Yeah, I gave mine.
Okay. Random.
How random?
Let's go back to Al Sharpton. Filing for divorce.
How old? Can somebody tell me? Y'all look it up. Put it in the chat. How old is? I'm telling y'all, the man 194. I promise you, it's 194. Y'all look up on your internet, on your phone or whatever, real quick. Put it in the chat. Tell me, how old is Al Sharpton? So he's getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all one thing about.
He's 66.
Is he 66?
I thought he was older.
Oh, he
than
looks
that.
way older than
I thought he
66.
was older than that.
Gosh, he looks older
I
than
thought he
66.
was late, mid 70s.
He might have had some health conditions and health problems.
He might have.
He definitely looked. I thought he was older than. I didn't think he was in his 60s, to be honest, y'all. But Al Sharpton, 66, and has filed for a divorce. He gonna get him
67 this year.
67 this year. Is he gonna get him a new boo?
He has a new boo.
That's what I asked about. That's the new boo is what we were saying in the news.
Yeah, Aisha.
And she young.
Aisha McShaw. We don't know how old she is.
She ain't 66.
Let's see how
She
old.
ain't no 67 either.
Let's see how old Aisha McShaw
Aisha
is.
like 35.
His girlfriend is
Man.
35.
How old is she?
35.
You thought I was joking. Aisha, 35.
Is that right?
Pull it up. Aisha, 35 years old, 40-year difference.
Wait. She says, oh, that was 23 years younger. Hold on.
23 years.
Oh, what's the date on this? She was born March 4th, 78, so she's 42. 42. She's 42.
78.
Yeah.
Okay.
24 years apart.
42. Listen, 42 and 66. That ain't too bad, I
That
guess.
ain't too bad.
25-year difference.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Does she know what she doing?
Hey.
Y'all pray for that. Allegedly.
Hey.
I'm going to throw that in there as a disclaimer. Allegedly, she know what she doing.
She thinking.
Listen, I don't know if I don't rock with Al Sharpton like that, so I can't really tell you a whole lot about Al Sharpton, but I don't know if, after, how long was he married to
They wed in 1980.
Okay, so 40 years.
Right, 40 years, and they were together for 24 years before they split. So
Hold on.
split up
Hold on.
years.
How long they been split?
They've been split 17 years.
And they talking about get that bag, sis. No, wrong answer. They've been split how long?
17. It says it's taken him almost 17 years to call it quits.
Okay, but they was married for how long?
They still married. 40.
Oh, he getting a divorce.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean,
he's
but they've been
filing.
split.
Right.
So 40 years. So half of that they've been half of that they've been estranged.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm about to say I thought he was getting married after getting divorced after being together for 40 years, but they've been split for close to 20. So I give him a pass on that. But I'm thinking say he divorced in 2004. He divorced in 2004. Or he
No, they
separated in 2004.
He separated from Kathy in 2004.
Yeah, they separated in 2004. They're getting a divorce now.
They say he just submitted the paperwork Thursday in New York for the divorce.
Yeah, but he's been separated for 17, close to 17 years, 18 years.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you right now, Charity, on live television with everybody tuned in right now. Listen to me. We ain't putting in no 40 years and 30 years. You just going to be stuck with me the rest of your life. I'm just going to be skinny and shriveled up like old boy there. You just got to just hang rock. You got to hang in the listen, that's a whole life you done threw away.
You ain't necessarily threw it away.
I mean, not necessarily threw it away, but you're throwing it away at the point where you decide to move on. Like, why build a whole life together to just then walk away from? That's a lot, man. That's a long time. I would say, hey, after 17 years, which, for them it wasn't a long time, 20 years, but if it was 40 years, just throwing that out there. You know how people get divorced at 30 and 40 years?
They
like,
do.
how?
They do.
You know what I mean? Like, if I put up with you for 40 years, come on now. You might as well go on and rough that thing on out. Danny say, just kidding. Yeah, that's right. You better not be going to get going to get a bag stuffed. Okay, depending on what kind of bag it is you get. Go and get a bag if you want to. End up being a trash bag. Might end up being a trash bag. Be careful about going after that bag, because it might not be the right bag. Random topic on me.
On you.
Actually, you know what, y'all? Give me what y'all, because what I'm about to talk about, y'all might not be abreast of. So they had in the news today about the girl Ariel.
Tell me more about
She was
that.
married to Jay Alexander. She killed Jay Alexander. I can't spell her last name. It's Ariel, I think, is her last name. But Jay Alexander was her boyfriend, and she murdered him. And they had been together for, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, something like that.
Keep talking.
And she stabbed him 27 times and then shot him in the face and slit his throat.
Good grief.
And the crazy thing was, she was like a model, beautiful girl. Absolutely, you couldn't imagine.
Who is this now? I don't know who you're talking about.
Put just not J with the AY, just put the, yeah.
It was bringing up the restaurant here in Jacksonville.
No, not with the AY. Just take this. Yeah, yeah. That's her right there.
Jody,
I couldn't think of her name. Yeah,
Arias.
Jody. Yeah, Jody Arias. Have y'all heard about her story? And she was sentenced to life in prison. Travis Alexander. Okay. I know it was under J.
You're mixing up her Joe and
Jody.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
Travis
Alexander. Yeah, and had only been together for like 5 months. And then she committed this heinous crime. I mean, and you see her, beautiful girl, right? You looking at pictures, beautiful girl.
She all right.
I'm saying beautiful in the sense of murder, like you wouldn't expect her to commit murder. I ain't saying beautiful like cute or look good. Come on, work with me. But for her to commit the crime, and when they interviewed her, it was amazing. When they interviewed her, she said, "I am completely guilty. I would never do such a thing, and the world wouldn't. Nobody's gonna convict me."
Completely guilty or completely?
She said she was innocent.
Oh, you just said I'm completely guilty.
I'm sorry. She said, "I'm completely innocent. I would never do such a thing. There's no way. I've never shot a real gun before. I don't have the heart to stab nobody, so on and so forth." And that they asked how would she stand up in court? She said they would never convict me because I didn't do it. I mean, just as convincing, y'all. When I say convincing, I mean extremely convincing. And then by the time she got to trial, she got up and confessed to everything. Like a totally different person from the ABC News interview to when she got up and stood in front of the judge.
She didn't have a leg to stand on.
I mean, her blood, her fingerprints was in the blood. I mean, it was just so many.
Right.
It was just a mountain of evidence
She had to be
against her.
crazy.
Well, this is what I was going with that, and made me think about about this. So this is my random topic.
All right.
Okay. And y'all just rock with me for a moment. Y'all know I don't think like the average person thinks. The
Weird.
wisdom that's downloaded to me is just different, and it's just unfortunately how I think. I don't believe that we have an issue with black and white. I believe that that's a facade. I believe that there is two races of people, and one race of people is human. The other race of people are not even human beings. When you can grab a knife and stab a person 27 times and then slit their throat and then shoot them in the face, you're not human. And I know you don't want me to go Bible, but I got to go Bible again. If you subscribe to scripture and you subscribe to belief in the Bible, it talked about a race of people that walked the earth that were not actually human, right? They were part human, part demonic.
Where is that?
In the Old Testament, it's right before the flood, right? We're talking about the sons of Anak, right? We're talking about the Nephilims, the giants of that time when the sons of men came down and slept with the women and gave birth to men of renown. I believe that there's still a race of humans that aren't human. That's why they can do such evil. They can do such evil with no issue at all. They can do cannibalism. They can do that. They're not human.
I mean,
and
even
I just,
in the, we talk about,
Mm-hmm.
not trying not to go Bible study on a LiT TV show, but Cain and Abel. I mean, you got good and evil.
yeah. I'm
Got
just.
two.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say that that there's people who walk the earth that are not like regular humans, you know what I mean? And so they're able to commit evil at a high level and it doesn't affect them like it would a normal human. So that's just my wisdom. Again, you ain't got to subscribe to none of that, but I believe that there is only one race and it's not divided by color. I believe there's only one race. There's another race that is evil. It walks amongst us. It looks like it's a part of us, but it has the propensity to commit evil at a level that we could never understand. And we would look at them and say, how is that even possible? Like, and they can't even answer it. Yeah, and I just believe that, so that's random. I told you I was going to be random tonight. Around the Random is on. How are you? Around the Random? Around the Random. You're in the right spot. We're talking about random stuff tonight. Around the Random. Yeah, thank you. Funky Almadina, makes a lot of sense. Hey, Funky, I just believe, that there's people who are not actually human people. That's the only way you can explain some of the things that people are able to do in a normal. And I'm talking about these people do it without being on drugs. Like they're not even on drugs. It's just in their natural state. And when I saw that lady, it made me think about, when I saw her article today and read her story, it made me think about, and I saw her interview. It was like, how can you sit there just as calmly? And it was convincing. I mean, I believed if it wasn't for the evidence, I believed listening to her testimony, the girl didn't do that. And then she got right up there on the stand and apologized and, so on and so forth. So it's KK. Hi, KK. I see it. You're not being...
What'd she say?
I see it. You're not being random. Yeah, we're being random. It's super random. I saw somebody, Abrielle, you clicked on the video and somehow I'm on this live. You are on here live tonight.
Right now.
I hope I said your name, Abrielle, correctly. So that was my random, Charity.
All right. Random. Okay.
Super random.
Super random. So I'm in some Facebook group about moms or something like that. And then there was a parent in there who was saying that should she have you let your children go back to school? My daughter is feeling depressed. She, wants to go back, but every week the school calls and says they have a case of COVID and she doesn't want her to go back. Now, this is a strong, crazy statement because I have dealt with a family member who attempted suicide, and I know children who are depressed, and I know adults who are depressed. But just thinking around, the young minds, the teenagers, the 7th, 8th graders, the high schoolers, I would rather, and I've said this before, he thinks weird, I do too.
Just because you've been married to me. You got no choice but to start thinking weird.
I would rather my kid die from COVID versus dying from a suicide. That's just me.
So are you saying like just the depression from being locked up at home so long and not having any communal, being able to communicate and have a community?
A lot of parents, like we get COVID calls every
day.
2 days.
Yeah, it's every day.
At
just
Mandarin
about.
High School, that there's been a COVID outbreak. And one time our son had an exposure to where he was supposed to quarantine, but the letter came so late. Anywho, but cannot live in fear. I'm just not one of those people to do it. I'm not.
What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts on and again, we're not downplaying it because it is a reality. We have friends, we have loved ones that we have lost due to it, and we know people who have lost people. So it is a very real situation. And I'm not knocking that in any capacity. But what are y'all thoughts on the kids? I just know for me, if I was 12, 13, 14, 15, my mother is on here, my aunt is on here. Quintez Nelson finally made it. I'm going to get on you tonight, brother. But listen, if I, at that age, had to stay home every day in front of a laptop, mind you, for 8 hours, there's no way I would have made it.
Take me now.
No way I would have. There's no way I would have made it.
Take me now.
I'm even to this day. I just got my real estate license a couple years ago, and I was telling Charity, I can't do it online. There's no way I can do it online. I had to go into a classroom.
Yes.
At night, during the week, get home late. But that was the only way it was going to work for me, because just being able to sit there and focus in my own home. I have an office right now because I cannot work at this age in my house without being pulled mentally. And it ain't like the phone ringing. It ain't like Charity asking me to do something. It ain't none of that. It's just I'm home. And I know that any moment I could go in the kitchen, grab me something to eat. Any moment I could cut on a television, catch a little something. Any moment I got a bed that's just, oh my God, calling me. And so I have to get up and get out. So I know for children, especially kids who have to have social interaction, for them, I'm sure it's difficult for them. So what's your thoughts? Let's see. Quintez, sorry family, I was in a meeting that went late. You tell them, let my people go. Quintez. Funky?
Funky says it's hard staying at home all the time and not going to school, but there are still plenty of awesome things to do when you're home.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
I agree. And I'm not saying all kids fit this category.
No, not all. Some kids want to stay home and are doing just fine.
And doing well online. You know what I mean? My youngest never did do the home. Did she do it for a small period for doing the spring break deal? Right.
From spring break on to the end of the year.
Didn't miss a beat.
Didn't miss a beat.
I mean, she's that type of kid. We don't even have to go check on her. She gonna do the work. But my son, he's doing well because he's back in the classroom.
Was sleeping.
Listen, we go upstairs. He's supposed to be in class. He's snoring
on the floor with the laptop, shirt off. Supposed to be on the camera with the teacher. You kidding me?
Knocked out. Talking about, we had a break. Right. Well, why are these people talking on here? So I'm not saying that for all kids. It's not a blanket statement, but just want your opinion. So not to mention COVID Academy. These people don't know nothing about COVID Academy. And what you saying? You saying that negative, Auntie. COVID Academy was very successful. We just had to close our doors for accreditation purposes.
Right.
So please keep us in your prayers. We're going to open that back up here soon.
Danny says it works for one of my children. She's thriving. My other one, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, every child is different, right? And so, no, that was a real good one. Let me ask y'all this, my random topic along those same lines. Vaccines. What are y'all thoughts on the vaccinations? Are y'all going to get the vaccine? Are you going to hold out? Are you going to wait till a second, third round come along, kind of see what's going on? I saw, and this is no joke, y'all can go look it up. Did you hear about the man in Lake City?
No.
So he took the second COVID, I think the second one, and his tongue grew.
No.
I'm dead serious. Out to the point of hanging out.
Did you fact check?
Fact checked. I fact checked it. Real talk. Y'all got to go see it. I say now, people tongue hanging out their mouth now.
It swelled.
They all the way, look at it. It's all the way out his mouth. It ain't swelled to the point of just size, like length too.
Lake City.
See?
Ooh.
Dog, and that's real news. That ain't no joke. Listen, that said to me, I ain't getting no vaccine no time
Lake City
soon.
man's tongue swells during COVID-19 treatment. I don't even want to look at the picture.
Isn't that crazy?
Shocked.
That's crazy.
So I was talking to my uncle who's about to be 93 this month. Oh, a few more days. And he wants me to get the vaccine so bad. He just got his second round. He got upset and I almost had to get off the phone with him the other day. I'm like, Uncle Herbie, I'm not getting it. And he always throws this up in my face. You're an educated woman. You're smart. Why wouldn't you get the vaccine?
That's the appeal to your head right there.
I mean, I don't get the flu shot. The last vaccine I got was when I went off to college, and it probably was a tetanus one because I had it to go to had to have it to go to college. I don't even do the flu shot.
I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. Every person's got to stand by their convictions, and that's what I believe more than anything. So rather than down somebody who says they're going to get it, or talk negatively about somebody who said they're not, I think it's every person's independent, decision to make, me personally. Now, for those who feel like everybody should get it because it's going to make this is what I believe. If you get it, then why are you worried about who don't? Because if you got it, you should be fine. Doesn't matter who don't get it then, because you can't catch it again, which you can catch it again, supposedly. But the vaccine is supposed to build up your antibodies, so on and so forth. So you shouldn't have to worry about it. So if they don't get it, fine. If they do get it, fine. I think it's an individual decision thing. Funky Almadita asks, is it like Gene Simmons? I don't know. I didn't see Gene Simmons' tongue, but this guy, his name was Anthony Jones, if I'm not mistaken, out of Lake City, and it was, it's hanging, like it's really hanging. They don't show you. Anthony Jones, what's that? Yeah, out of Lake City.
Must be wrapped up. Okay.
Yeah, it's wrapped up. That's not his actual tongue. Gene Simmons, G-E-N-E. So I don't know. No. Yeah, Funky. Oh, you talking about Gene Simmons? I didn't know you was talking about. Yeah. Not like that. No. Definitely not like that. Worse. Like pretty bad.
Yeah.
Brandon says, I'll take my chances. No thanks. Evan Andrews, we have 4 people that have taken the shot and 4 had real bad side effects. So Mom, the shot gives you the virus, right? It gives you COVID.
Does it?
Yeah, that's a part of it. Yeah, it's just what any type of vaccine is going to give you so that you can build up the antibodies for it. But some people are having some really major situations behind it. And this is the thing. Not all vaccines are the same. It'd be different if it was one vaccine. You got some with placebos. You got some with that don't. You got different strands. It's too random for me right now. You don't even know what type of vaccine you're going to get, what specific one you're going to get. And so I would rather Just hold it out unless God tells me otherwise. If I feel like I'm being led to do it, then that's something different. I was in the Army, so let me speak to all the people who say, well, you don't know what's in the pills you take. You don't know what's in the shot you get when you get a shot at the doctor. You don't know. Yeah, I do know. You're right. I don't know. So it's faith either way, right? But what I do know is that vaccines usually take years, several years, decades, before they are really brought to the public as an official vaccine.
Yeah, but they talk about the way that the technology is and that they have been able to develop the vaccine quicker.
No,
but
listen.
Still with the same quality.
No, that's why that man tongue hanging right there, because it ain't with the same quantity. And then, listen, when you talking about giving a $1,400 stimulus for all the Americans, second, third round.
Factual.
They said about tying it, you could go look at it, about possibly tying it to those who have gotten vaccine.
The right news word.
I'm using the right word, possibly. Sounds to me like you really, really, really want people to take it. Why?
Why they want us to take the flu shot?
Ernest, okay, power couple, I'm back. I'm assuming that's what y'all talking about. We're talking about the vaccine. Do you plan on getting the vaccine?
Bye, Funky.
If y'all, Funky, have a good one. Thank you for rocking out with us on tonight. As always, she say text. Don't forget to text her.
Okay.
Ernest, so yes, we're talking about the vaccine right now. That's what we're talking about. Do you plan on getting the vaccine? Do you plan on getting it now? Or if you hadn't already gotten it, do you plan on holding off and maybe getting it a little bit later? Or it's a no-go altogether? I know a lot of people saying that they want to wait and kind of see, let some time go by and just kind of see the side effects and so on and so forth. That's what we're talking about. It's KK, agreeable. Yvette Andrews, how's it giving you the various when they don't know what COVID? Come on, man.
What'd she say?
How's it that it's giving you the virus when they don't know what COVID is?
Because it's not giving you the virus. It does not use the live virus that causes COVID-19.
So then if they don't know, so then what is it doing?
I'll read it to you. This means that a COVID-19 vaccine cannot make you sick with COVID-19. All of them, the vaccines that are in development teach our immune systems how to recognize and fight the virus that causes COVID-19.
Our immune system already do that. That's why 14 days you just stay home by yourself, and in 14 days you can come back out again, because your immune system already does that on its own. So I don't need something to teach my immune system to do what it already knows how to do. That's just me. Not planning on it. Yeah, that's the same thing with me. Not planning on taking the vaccine. And if I am, it ain't gonna be no time soon. I just don't. I've made it this far, trusting that my body will, adapt like it's supposed to. If I cut myself, I don't go get a vaccine to heal it. It's gonna heal itself. It has a way of doing that, and that's what our body does. KK says, I'm not getting it. What is COVID Academy?
We'll send you the video.
You probably already seen the video.
Yeah,
you remember
sure.
COVID Academy? That thing went viral. At any rate, y'all, it's been a good show. I think we made it through the night on some randomness. We'll be back on topic next week. Now that my co-host is no longer mad with me and she's back, y'all gotta tell her now. Y'all tell her that even when she mad, y'all expecting her. We got to get on here and we got to do what we got to do.
Well,
then we can go argue and be mad at each other later.
Even if I'm mad, he need to make it up to me before the show starts. Tell him. I'm waiting.
Y'all know what that means, right? Ain't no problem with that. I just trust God with my life. No doubt. But God give you wisdom, right? So everything ain't God, right? So everything ain't God. God gives you wisdom. If God tells you to take the vaccine, take the vaccine. When I'm saying I'm saying if God tells me and I feel led in my spirit, or I feel that God has spoken to me to do it, I'm going to do it. Trust me. I trust him. It takes faith. It takes faith to take the vaccine, just like it does to not take the vaccine. You don't know what's in the vaccine. You don't know how it's going to affect. You still need your faith just the same. So it's a matter of rather not you. You talk about true that Charity. All right, Unc, I don't need you jumping on her side.
Thank you, Uncle Ernest.
But it takes faith either way, and so you still gotta, do your part. I think that's it, man. I think that's it.
Appreciate you guys.
I think that's it. We had a good time tonight.
That was fun.
We had a good time tonight. Say that again, Danny. That's right. Takes God either way. I'm not gonna give no nuggets because I ain't got no nugget to give.
Listen,
it's all random.
Life is good. That's my nugget.
Life is great, right?
Yes, it is.
And even if it's not, it's okay. Remember that. Even if it's not, it's okay. You know what? I got one more random thing. Just what she just said, because she said life is good. Let me ask y'all a question. Here's a random thing. If life is not good, can you change it?
Absolutely. And I'm working on an affirmation that I'm going to put on my Facebook Live tomorrow. I'm just writing it out. I've been thinking about it for the past few days, but I'm working on a real strong affirmation. And it's for me, but it's also for those who think the negative. Like,
so you say you can change it.
Yeah.
And change it being what?
What was your first question?
I said if life is not good, can you change it?
Yes, you can.
And change it being what? How?
To whatever you want it to be.
It's all internal is where I was trying to get her to go, right? Everything that you need to change is within. Because you have no power to change external. And when life is not good, it's usually something external affecting internal. That's a whole nother lesson. But thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. Love your guys' positiveness. That's what we try to do. That's what LiT stands for. KK, loving, learning, and leveraging information together. That's what the word LiT stands for. Hopefully, we try to inspire.
We also know what lit means. We lit, like we just full of energy.
You're such a thug. You are such a thug. Y'all pray for me. Thug it. She's thugging over here. Tune in next week. We got to get out of here. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the LiT TV show with E.C. Weston. Don't miss next week's webisode. Same time, same bad channel. Hey, we're viewer supported, so don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Edward Weston, our Instagram, E-C Weston, and our Facebook, E-C Weston. Also, let us know what you'd like us to talk about on upcoming shows. Wait. Stop the music. I almost forgot the most important thing. We need LiT team members. If you'd like to help keep this show going, join the LiT team by donating $20 or more via Cash App at $LiT TV show. And we'll recognize you live on next week's show. Okay, bring the music back. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in because you won't want to miss it. And until then, stay lit, my friends.